Hello, everybody. This is a short version of and the introduction to our online resources page. This page is a new endeavor of Lean Wisconsin websites to help improve access to our multitude of online resources that we offer through our systems and to highlight some of the resources that are available through individual systems. It will also improve our ability to keep these up to date by editing in a single place and then having them show up deployed onto your website. We are currently looking at the Luck Public Library in the IFLS library system. It opens to the featured resources tab when you load this page, and you can minimize and minimize through this point or click on this button to expand or minimize the individual buttons for each resource. Featured resources are a handful of selected items that are popular with our library users, or they are ones that might link to catalog or other much used resources. After that, we have our resources broken out into categories by Badger Link, newspapers, magazines, history, genealogy, health, hobbies, and home, research, learning, and reading and literacy. A big part of this is to help people who are maybe coming in to do a specific thing, searching for newspaper and magazine articles or history and genealogy research, find exactly what they're looking for very quickly, rather than scrolling through a large alphabetical list or categorical list that may be missing some items due to different ideas around categorizing. This page is specific to the IFLS library resource, but there is one for each of our library systems, one for IFLS, one for Northern Waters, one for Winding Rivers Libraries, and one for WVLS libraries. Just a little bit of background on how this works. If you want more details, you can watch the much longer version of this that was presented in a website office hour. But briefly, how this works is that we have created a embedded resource module in Divi so that, and it is hosted here on this Base One Libraries website that we use for experimentation. It's hosted here, and then it is deployed to your library via an iframe, which is very similar to how the website carousels are displayed on your website. When changes are made on the back end of this website, they immediately show up here. You'll notice right away that there's a difference, that there is a local resources section up here. This is purely an example. There's nothing in here that is any content, but then all resources down below is what you see on your website. This is to create space on your page for your own library's local resources or library resources. An example of that is the Loyal Public Library. If you come to the Loyal Public Library's homepage, there's an online resources up in the menu, or there's an online resources link on their homepage. When you click on this, it brings you to a page that has, as it loads, there, it has our online resources. Down below, this is exactly what you saw, except this is specific to WVLS. It includes a link for Udemy, which is unique to WVLS and not available through the other systems. But you see up above, there are some additional bullet points of lists that are available at the Loyal Library. You can customize any type of Divi section up here for local resources or other information on your web page, or you can do like Luck and you just have the online resources. So an example of Luck with just online resources, Loyal with some bullet points for for library resources, and then an example here, and I can even do the WVLS one here, for how for using some toggle modules for displaying perhaps longer lists of links of resources in a toggle up above, and then again the online resources linked down below. So that is a very brief, very quick overview of how the online resources page works. We will be testing this as we continue to deploy it and improve it. We will be adding more resources such as Project Gutenberg or some other Library of Congress, other generally available open access databases as we go along. This is a starting point. What we need to do is have all of our libraries return a survey, and the survey is linked in the notes below or on the training website. And you should have received several emails. We need you to respond so that we know we can put this on your website. If you do not want this on your website, you will be in charge of maintaining your own online resources information. And if there are changes such as Learning Express being removed or other changes to BadgerLink resources or the addition of a system resource, you will be in charge of updating that yourself. Thank you for your time. I hope that answers some of your questions, and we look forward to hearing back from you through the survey and through additional online resource developments in the future.